Hi, I'm Oyo, the founder of the MetaLab Development Studio, and for the past couple of weeks, I've been making a game. You know, that dream game where you can combine everything you personally love about ROBLOX. So I decided to bring together my 3 favorite mechanics in one project: dungeons, mining, and leveling up. And funnily enough, it actually started working out better than it sounded. So Island Breakout is a game where you find yourself on an isolated island in the middle of the ocean. No boats, no planes, not a trace of civilization. All around you is water and terrifying creatures. Escaping across the surface is impossible, so the only way out is down. You literally dig a tunnel beneath the sea floor. The concept sounded like nonsense until we started building a prototype. I got the team together on a call, pitched them the idea, and barely convinced them not to block me after that. But they agreed. I'm still in shock. I showed them the first sketches. At some point during the group discussion, it all turned into a big chaotic board where no one understood anything. But by then it was already really interesting. And then something just clicked. Welcome to the first Island Breakout devlog. Today, I'll tell you what we're working on and why this project could become something completely new for Roblox. Let's go! We took the 3 most beloved Roblox mechanics and combined them into one game. To dig a tunnel, you need tools, and tools aren't just handed out.
No.
To get them, you have to go into dungeons. Our first dungeon is the sewer, and this dungeon is filled with mutated rats. Yes, that's right. We didn't start the game with spiders or zombies, but with rats, because in the damp underground, rats are the most logical inhabitants, and they're everywhere. We've made several types. For now, we have a regular rat and a boss rat with 3 heads. Looks terrifying, doesn't it? But those aren't all the monsters you'll have to face. After getting past the mobs, you move on to digging. The soil is different. Tools broke. Sometimes you find trash, sometimes something really valuable. And that creates a sense of constant movement.
Вперед, вперед, вперед!
And yes, we have a gym. And it's not just for show, it actually affects the gameplay. If you want to farm mobs faster and die every 2 minutes, you need strength. It's a simple but noticeable upgrade that makes the whole game loop much more dynamic. We're gradually building up the island. A few shops, training zones, dungeon entrances, a beach, a camp, and much more. This is your base. It's the place you return to after every failed attempt and the place where every new one begins. How does the game loop feel? You go into a dungeon, fight mobs, get loot from them, and exchange it all for coins. You spend the coins at the shop, where you can buy digging tools or new weapons if you want to farm faster. Then you go dig up blocks, and from each layer you might get something valuable, almost like a little loot box from the ground. You collect, sell, get more coins, and upgrade again. This cycle runs on its own, and before you know it, you find yourself getting drawn deeper and deeper into the island's story. Right now, Island Breakout is in its demo version. About 80% of it is finished. We already have the first dungeon working, the mobs are set up, along with their behavior in the spawn system. All of this can be tested right now. Some of the assets for the hall have also been assembled. At the same time, we've created initial interface mockups. They don't have the final design yet, but the functionality is already working. In short, the demo is already coming to life, coming together as a single piece. If everything goes according to plan, we'll soon give you public access, so you can try it out for yourselves and give us honest feedback. Once the demo is fully assembled, we'll move on to the next stage. In the next parts of my devlog, we'll start expanding the game, adding new dungeons, new mobs, tools, difficulty levels, and lots of interesting features. By the way, if you have any ideas, share them here in the comments. And most importantly, we ourselves still don't fully know where the path under the seafloor will lead, or what will be there when players venture far enough. A new island, an ancient civilization, we're keeping it a secret, even from ourselves. But one thing I can say for sure, you'll be the first to find out. We're just getting started. Thank you for being here. This is only the first step, and there's much more ahead for Island Breakout than what you see now. Subscribe so you don't miss the next part. We'll show more gameplay, progress, and what we're working on behind the scenes. I'm Oyo, and this is just the beginning.